Cam Little out for the opening kick. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ready, set.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
And first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. No good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Hey. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Another give here to Jeanty. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun, McCaffrey. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly, but he sure made that one look routine.
Daniels setting up the play action. Pass caught by Jack Beck. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Las Vegas. Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Ready. 70 Lions.
They're going to run here. Kyle Monunga. He'll get it down to the 24-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
First down, and they go right back to it. They'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Ready.
It's the first carry for the Auburn rookie. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
3rd and short, Daniels. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Aubrey puts it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
And the Jaguars first down.
23.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play good for 17 and a first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Hey, I'm gun. These are 24. Here we go.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tutin. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now Lawrence. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tutin. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Hey, go.
3rd and long for him here. Finds the in route, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and the Jaguars have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work. Reset those chains.
And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. They'll go again here with Tutin. He's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is 4th down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Red. Cowboy 80.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They start out 2nd and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
quickly out wide. Daniels. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at
Come
the
on, come on.
42-yard line.
19-18.
Zone read, the give to McCaffrey. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. It was Jack Kaiser who got there for the tackle.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
3rd down now, Jaguars going nickel.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And this one stopped fairly close to that first down. Good challenge, but they face 4th down.
Well, I call that a table setter. If you're getting that kind of efficient production out of your fullback, well, that just sets the table up for everyone else on this offense to eat.
The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go, go. Hey, hey. Here we go.
They go play action. Lawrence. Will dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. And pass caught by Strange. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down throw, Lawrence. Check down goes to Tootin. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Take right over on the red.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and the Jaguars have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hey, Soko, Soko, Silver.
Lawrence here, design keeper. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. This time not able to get it to him. He's been a favorite target on this drive, but incomplete there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
13 Luke. Right, let's go. Son.
Tootin gets it from the gun. Down to the 10. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, Lion.
One drawn up here for Lawrence. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Okay, ready?
Leading 10 yards now as they line up. It's 2nd and goal.
Hey, run.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Lawrence on 3rd and goal. And he brings this one in, but does so out of bounds. That throw just took him too close to the boundary. We've got 4th down. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Little knocks it through. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Go! Cougar 19.
First play is going to be again to Genty. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Get it. 60 Bison.
Quick to the left. It's caught. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Bronco 80.
Undone with it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
18 Cardinal.
Manungai gets it off the zone read. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Jags loading up the secondary on this 3rd down. They've got 6 DBs out there.
70, Timberwolves. Steady.
Daniels going to keep it. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
When they drop these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
Draw play. This is McCaffrey. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions.
Going to run again with McCaffrey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's another Las Vegas first down. A gain of 7. And the Las Vegas.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. Aubrey puts it through, and they've taken back the lead. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
23.
Lawrence working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Justin Reed with the tackle.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
2nd down now. They need 7. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. It's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Hey, go. Take right open. Hey, Soko. Here we go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, Lion, lock.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Forced out to his right. He just throws this one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Hey, let's go.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Ready up.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
24. Here we go.
Inside give here for Tootin. And he takes it down to the 33. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. First down now, ball at the 33.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
On the give, it's Tootin. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. And goes to the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup.
On play action now, Lawrence. Right side, cut by Davis. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
Go, go. Turn. This is hot. Hot.
Going on first down, Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up second down. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
There's a big hole left. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Ready.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Rip. 20.
Hand off to Tootin. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Ready, set.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
Hey, hey. Here we go.
Blitz coming, Lawrence. Caught out wide. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take the lead right away in half number 2. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Set. Ready. 52. Boom. Set.
Here's Genty running right. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Set. Striker. 3. Yellow. 43. Ready.
Another give here to Genty. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Down. Black 40. Cut.
He takes off with it. A pitch to McCaffrey. His run, that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down.
You know, as a running back, when you get that pitch, you better get vertical in a hurry. Get beyond that line before anybody can get to you.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Hey, go! Son, son.
1st and 10. It's Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Here we go, son.
Lawrence now off the play action. This is complete. It's Davis. And this is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Taking on 1st and 10. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Hey, Ryan, 30 left.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Hits his running back. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
At the 26-yard line.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Hey. Son.
Lawrence looking to throw. Here's a screen for 2. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Here we go, son.
Design run for Lawrence. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Jaguars football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on to it for one final quarter. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
All right, let's go. Hey, Ginger. Done. 11.
Lawrence throwing here. Oh, no, the ball is loose. This is going to be Raiders football.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. 45. White. Ready?
On the counter, McCaffrey. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That has got to be so demoralizing for that defense. You pin them back. It's a terrible field position to run the ball, but they run it right down your throat and move the chains. That stings.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Red, 38.
They'll run it with Monangai. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and close in on him for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Down. Yellow, 22. Ready.
They go with Monangai here. He dodged the tackle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Here we go, set. 33, yellow.
Here for Rattler, first and 10. Setting up the screen to Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
Shotgun give here to Genty. Into the second level past the 30. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Zone read, they'll give it to Genty. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Black 40. Set.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
60 red. 60 red.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
Black, 95. Ready.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders push their lead to 3. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. Easy. Go.
Now Lawrence. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Short pass brought in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
I got him.
Working quickly here.
17 more yards.
Think right.
That's another Jaguars first down. First and
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. He rolls to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
These are 24.
Lawrence working from the gun. Look underneath here for ETN. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. All set to go now from the 35.
The 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Now Lawrence down the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Agate. Hey, go.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Ready. 33, yellow. Ready.
Give to Monunga from the pistol. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43. Hut.
He'll call his own number. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35.
10 what? Set.
To the ground. It's Monunga. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Blue 32. Ready.
Genty from the gun. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Set. Black 40. Ready?
QB keeping this one, turn into the option on 3rd and shorts. And they'll pitch it out to him. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders push their lead to 3. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here.
20-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion. Hey, James.
We'll look to throw it. Finding Davis. We'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25. Now a timeout, so there may be time for 2 plays here, Brock, but a quick short one does them no good. They got to go for broke here.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Hey, Soko, some height. Go. Silver.
Here he is to throw. Buying some time right. Body on the right side. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here he goes. One final shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. Logan Wilson has it. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Ready?
Sign quarterback run here. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. One of their longest road trips of the season, Brock. But thanks to that primetime slot, the body clock not too thrown off, and they played like winners on this big stage.
Yeah, they sure did. The only thing that's going to be screwed up on their body clock is that long flight home. Yeah. But it's going to be a whole lot easier celebrating a great performance.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Raiders winners as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.